What's going on, guys? Welcome back to our channel. This is your boy Cike, back again with another video. In today's video, I want us to discuss a little about the unending disturbance on social media about Davido and Chioma. I know most of us have seen these videos circulating online, TVC Table Talk, where three women sat down and analyzed the whole thing. So Blessing Okoro also made a video. Blessing Okoro, relationship expert in Nigeria, she talked about it. And also Destiny Etiko's introduction. If you like what we do on this channel, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, sit back, relax, enjoy the video. The comment section is below. Leave your opinion in the comment section. I want us to contribute. Let this be a conversation. Share your own opinion in the comment section. Share our videos on all social media platforms and with your friends and your families. So I want to quickly say this to our social media in-laws, those that know too much about Davido and Chioma, those that said that Chioma vowed not to allow Davido to see his son if he returns back to the country. Guys, you know that Davido is back now in the country, and you can see Davido up here having fun with his son. So they said Chioma vowed not to allow Davido see their son because he hasn't paid Chioma's bride price. Let me tell you guys a little about where I'm coming from. If a lady is pregnant, her parents cannot accept her bride price with her pregnancy until she puts to bed. The only thing the guy can do is to go and do an introduction, knock on the door, tell the parents of the lady, I am responsible for this pregnancy and I'm here to take care of it. I'm here to see her through till she puts to bed. Then he will now come for the proper marital rights. You understand what I'm saying? So there is no way Davido could have paid Chioma's bride price while she was pregnant. That is number one. TVC Table Talk, a platform where three women come together to discuss issues happening around us in marriages, relationships, and society, politics, stuff like that. So they talked about Davido and Chioma. I know most of us have seen that video, but I want to play it again in case you've not come across it. Let's listen to what they said together, then I'll come back and we'll discuss it.
The end conversation is, where does a woman draw the line?
Where I come from, if introduction is not marriage, you are on the same level with a girlfriend. The difference now is that they just came to say, okay, now here you they stay. That's the difference. You are still on the same level. Where I come from, if your father does not collect, even if it's 15 naira, in my place it's 15 naira, they don't collect that 15 naira. There's no covering to protect you. Marriage is sort of a covenant and a covering that protects you if anything goes wrong. And we know that even in marriage, things go wrong. And the women are left like that. Now, with marriage, you now have like a legal backing to fight for your rights. But when there is no exchange of 15 naira, you're on the same level as side chick, baby mama, whatever it is. Now, I heard just before this one happened that this particular person abandoned school to follow man. The day I heard it, I felt, that was when I started praying that prayer, God, please do not give me children that don't have sense.
One of the women in this clip that we just saw said she had somebody left school and started living with a man. And she now prayed to God to give her children with sense. Make her tell you now, God gave everybody sense. So it depends on how that child decides to live his or her life when she grows. When that child grows, the decision does not depend on the parents again. If your child leaves your house and say, okay, I'm going to the university, for instance, because the university school is what we are talking about here. We know the things that go on in school these days. Maybe parents don't understand. If you just pass through the universities, maybe if you graduated during the 90s, 2000, you will understand what I'm telling you. These days in the universities, students live as husband and wife. Students in the universities these days, they've done things more than married couples. This knacking, what we talk about, sex, they've had more sex than married couples. You understand what I'm saying? Students these days have had tons of abortion. Your children, your daughters and your sons, they've committed more abortion than those that are running highway. If you don't know, if Chioma had aborted that child, the happiness, joy that she's having today wouldn't have been there. The child that you went to a doctor, a quack doctor, a chemist, as the case may be in Nigeria, to drag out of your body, you don't know what that child would have become if you had allowed the child to grow. So Chioma made a good decision. I'm not here to condemn Chioma. I can never condemn Chioma for becoming pregnant and giving birth outside wedlock. Nobody knows when it happens. And there are couples with their millions and billions looking for a child, the fruit of the womb. A lot of people have done IVF and it failed. All these are social media in-laws, brothers and sisters. saying that Chioma did this, Chioma did that, that person is being unreasonable. We have influencers on social media. Most of them are not educated. They don't have certificates. Some of them are still in school, yet they are successful. Musicians, we have tons of them that are not educated. I didn't see the 4 walls of the university. They are doing well for themselves. It is the grace of God, the destiny that God gives somebody. Your talent, that is what works for us today. We have comedians. Some of them are not educated. They are not university graduates, but they are killing it. It is your skill that will work for you. You know, these days it's about skill. It's about what you can offer, what you can bring to the table. That's what makes people successful these days. It's not, I graduated 10 years ago. You don't have a good job. Chioma did not finish school. Chioma dropped out of school. She's a brand influencer and she's crushing it. She's smiling to the bank. How do you as a person perceive marriage? Do you think that bride price is what makes marriage? Bride price is not the marriage, because a lot of people that their husbands paid their bride price, their husbands are still looking outside. Some women that their bride price have been paid, they are still looking outside. You know, they are not satisfied in their marriages. So for instance, if you live abroad, you will understand that a lot of white people, they start living together early, they start having children, they are still living together. No bride price have been paid. You know, I don't even know if we will pay bride price. But they've not gone to the altar, gone to the church or do anything traditionally. But you see them living together, having children. So when they understand themselves, when they learn themselves and agree that I can spend the rest of my life with this person, you cannot see them go to the court or to the church, exchange vows. But the vow that is the ultimate is the one that you have exchanged within yourselves, the one that you have in your heart. That agreement that you have made, I will stay with you, I want to marry you, I love you genuinely, to be with the person, you know, to pass through thick and thin with the person. That is what is marriage. Marriage is not how many cows that your husband brought to your people, how many gallons of tombo the man brought, or how many bottles of Cike that he dropped. That is not marriage. Marriage is between you and your partner, your agreement, your decision, your dedication to your relationship. That is what marriage is. Marriage is spiritual, not just physical. You know, what do you bring to the table? What qualifications do you have to present in your marriage, in your relationship? What is it that you want to become as a person? Because I know that so many people are under pressure to get married. So social media in-laws, brothers and sisters, heaping pressure on people to get married, you just have to think again. Because I'm going to share the clips of Blessing Okoro for us to watch and, you know, listen to her so that we can make reasonable comments in the comment section below. Blessing Okoro said that she minds her business, but she wants to contribute her 2 cents.
So this trending issue about Chioma and Davido, let me enter the matter. I'm not entering the matter not because I cannot mind my business, but because Davido and Chioma are both celebrities and they are role models to a lot of people. I'm seeing a lot of things flying on the social media and I cannot even hold my peace anymore. I said, let me give my own 2 cents. Now, the problem with the common Nigerians is that we are not factual. We lie to ourselves. And the point is that we are not historical. We do not go back to history. We only want to work with the trends and the moments. Everybody shouting women, supporting women. What Davido did to Chioma, what Davido did to Chioma. The question is, what did Davido do to Chioma? Let's be honest. Davido did absolutely nothing wrong to Chioma. Chioma knew who Davido was before she got into the relationship. Yes, there were other women who suffered the same thing that Chioma was suffering. What was Chioma thinking when she was getting into the relationship? The question is, what were you all thinking? What happened to the other women in Davido's lives? They were not beautiful enough. They didn't have good shape enough. Now, the point is, many of you always forget this. And this story between Davido and Chioma is a very relatable story that happens to every one of us. You get into people's life. You don't care what happened to their past. You don't care how they treated the other women in their life. You come into the relationship, you balance and begin to feel special. You always forget. Now, the same came when they use flop first wife. Then they go use flop second wife. Why are we all mourning? So what is it with justice for Chioma? I see a lot of hashtags and people insulting people that are supporting Davido. I don't just get it. I don't understand that particular thing. What did Davido do? He paid Chioma's bride price. He promised Chioma marriage. He promised Chioma. He used her to sing Chioma my lover. And so, Chioma knew that he had tons of baby mama. Why wasn't she smart enough to put her feet to the ground before getting pregnant? Before getting pregnant? Yes. Let them put their foot down. Tell a man to go and marry before you carry belle for him. Not be when you don't carry belle for him, you not come and be doing pity party for us. Please allow us be. Which one can be justice for Chioma? Justice? Person die. Who die? She has a beautiful bouncing baby boy. She's a beautiful woman. She can pick up her life. You are making it look as if her life is tied to Davido. Justice for Chioma how? Marriage now by force. If the guy say no do it, the man are free the guy now. Sure. See me sick. You can't force him to marry the girl if he says he doesn't want to marry, or he has other things. I don't know what caused their misunderstanding. But can you allow these people be?
Guys, remember that Don Jazzy recently revealed that he was once married. And for many years, Nigerians have been saying, Don Jazzy get married, Don Jazzy get married. Nobody knew that Don Jazzy was ever married. Nobody knew about it. Two-Face had children everywhere. Finally, he went back to Annie. So Davido has said that he doesn't want the relationship to be on social media. He's not saying anything. He's not talking about anything. Chioma herself doesn't even talk too much. So I don't know where people are getting the information and the rumors they are spreading all over the place. So if finally Davido settles down with Chioma, good and fine, glory be to God. But if they don't, nobody will die, life goes on. That is just how it is. So marriage is not a do or die affair, and it's not compulsory that Chioma and Davido must get married. So Destiny Etiko made an introduction. She introduced the man that brought her up in Nollywood. She introduced the man that made her what she is today in Nollywood.
So I want to officially introduce you guys to my day one boss, the man that helped me as far as movie industry is concerned. Hello. This is my day one boss, Etiko Movies Production. He gave me a very great opportunity. That is why I'm here today. Yeah, God must have to use some.
Keep the food, I'm coming.
Thank you, don't worry, we'll keep the food.
Yeah.
God must have to use someone to bless your life. So thank you very much, sir, for all the love. Thank you very much, sir, for all the blessings. Thank you very much for all the opportunities you give. So you keep build, keep supporting your Worldwide Unlimited, keep watching my movies, and I promise to always make you guys very proud of me. Thank you. Love you so much. Love you.
So if you like what we do on this channel, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not, share our videos with your friends and families. Don't forget to come to the comment section. Let's continue the conversation. I want to hear from you. I want to know what you think about Davido and Chioma. I want to know what you think about Destiny Etiko, you know, her success in Nollywood. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.